Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. All right, today is Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, the day before my queen's birthday. Sonya. I won't say her age. I won't say her age. She'll kill me. All right, guys. I'm over here in the parking lot. I just took my son and his wife to go get something checked out, and I'm doing a lot of running around. So I didn't have, I figure I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to sit down in the house and actually sit down and do a video. So hopefully everything works out with what's going on over here, and I want to go over some of the stuff that's been going down. All right, so far, great news. No strike. The Mandalorian is filming. It should come out when it's supposed to come out, which is I think the ending of 2022. Um, so far so good. Just like totally happy about that. All right, and let's just thank goodness that they reached some type of agreement for the workers, and we can get this thing going, and everybody is happy. So that's just great news. Great news. All right. Another thing that was really cool that we heard. I mean, it's somewhat of a spoiler. So if you guys don't really want to hear it, I would say uh, don't watch the video, or maybe fast forward as much as you can. I got maybe this and maybe one more thing I want to talk about, but um, from my understanding, um, John Favreau is doing it again, what he did in season one, where he called on the fandom to be extras. Meaning there was I guess he called the 501st, which is the guys who dress up in the stormtrooper armor, and they're all great, as far as the armor and on point. So he called those extras in season one, for the last two episodes where he had all those stormtroopers in, and I believe for this one for season three he is calling upon the Mandalorian fandom, where I think they said something about 75 Mandalorians in armor are being called or are going to be in the season. And I can just imagine how that's going to look. That's going to look amazing. It's supposed to be like all factions, uh, different clans that are, in Mandalore. And from my understanding, some of the spoilers are that he calls out to these factions, and all of them come together. Um, we're still trying to pick up apart on what the show is, what's going to be the plot and so on and so forth. But I think that's going to be pretty cool. I mean, the fact that you see that somebody like John Favreau recognizes the fandom and the people who go above and beyond is crazy. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. There's a little bit in between. I was just taking care of something, but I wanted to get back to what I was doing. I was basically talking about all the extra heads that's supposed to be in the Mandalorian. I was talking about that they're trying to hire like 75 people from the Mandalorian fandom. All right, which means that you know you're gonna have more fans involved with these shows, which is great. Which shows what John Favreau is all about. Favreau is about the fans. He is all about the fans, and it's just good to see. It's just good to see that. That gives me some hope that when more Star Wars stuff comes out, we're gonna get the stuff that we're meant to have, and we'll see. I mean, so we got all these other ones coming in. Andor, the Kenobi show. Even the Acolyte. I haven't really talked about the Acolyte. Um, but look, uh, I'll take it for what it is. It might just be a good. It just might be a good show. Let's just see what happens. Um, Also, there was big news that's going all over the place now about Hayden Christensen, that he will be in the Ahsoka series. So I'm gonna go with more than likely it's gonna be time jumps where maybe a lot of in betweens that were going on during the Clone Wars that maybe we didn't see in animation and stuff like that. I'm sure we'll get that, or maybe we'll get dream sequences. We'll probably get, but it'll just be so cool to see. him in his in his gear, see her as Ahsoka, and having dialogue. It's just gonna be so awesome, and I am so looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. But that's the thing right now. I'm just hoping that with all this stuff that's coming out, it just stays on that level. I mean, there's all this stuff that's been going on about either they want to keep the sequel trilogy going. At this point, I don't give a shit no more. I mean, look, you know, fucking sequel trilogy was trash, and it is what it is. I mean, if I gotta go and pick one of the three that I actually didn't mind looking at, it was the first one, and I'm sure it was the first one for a lot of us. A lot of us, the first one we had ups and downs with it, but it was actually okay because it was, something different. You had chances to develop a whole bunch of different stories with all these characters, and that's what we were looking forward to, with Finn and all and everybody else. And plus I think they said something about trying to do something with Finn, but we'll see how that goes, right? But that's it right now. I actually got a haul of the week. We'll see how it goes. It's Barry, this is Sith Lord.